Good morning, students. Welcome to the SST class. This video is in view of the clarification that is not completed on lesson 12, major temperate zones of the earth. On the other day, when we had the live class, few children had raised this question that some of the things that are not clear in this lesson, I would like to summarize this lesson, especially the main points of the lessons, that major temperate zones of the earth, to tell you that whole earth is divided into three major temperate zones. Major temperate zone. Temperate zone means temperature zone. Major temperature zones. They are torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Torrid zones are the areas at the equatorial regions. That means near and around the equator. Remember, equator is the line that divides the earth into two equal halves at 0 degree. And so these areas are torrid zone because here the temperature is very high and humidity also is very high. Due to this, there is immediate and constant formation of clouds, and so there is rain throughout the year. Why it is? What is the major cause of it? The major cause of it is due to the direct sun rays falling over the regions. Therefore, it is known as torrid zones. Too hot, too humid and rain falls throughout the year. The rain is called 4 o'clock rain because every day, practically every day here in equatorial regions, there is rain at 4 o'clock. Why 4 o'clock? Because of the evaporation throughout the day, during the day, and the cloud formation takes place in the afternoon, and towards the evening there is rainfall. So it is very, very fast condensation that takes place, and there is precipitation every day. That's why it is known as this rainfall. Practically around and near around at 4 o'clock there is rainfall every day. So, and therefore Africa, which is at the center of the world, is most favorable one, most fortunate one, and so it gets a heavy rainfall throughout the year. It is also the place, Africa is also, some area is rain shadow area. Due to that, we have got major or three large deserts where there is no rainfall. So, dear children, this is about the torrid zone. The temperate zone is in between the frigid zone and the torrid zone. That lies at 23.5 degree north as well as south latitude, and therefore this area, the sun rays is little slanting, not very direct and not very slanting, and here the temperature is moderate in the sense not too high, not too low. And therefore here the climatic condition is moderate, both at the northern hemisphere as well as the southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere in and around the Tropic of Cancer, and southern hemisphere near and around the Tropic of Capricorn. This area sun rays fall slanting, and there are seasons, different seasons. Next zone is the frigid zone. Frigid zone is at the poles. Remember, we have two poles, North Pole and South Pole. In and around the polar regions, it is very, very cold because there hardly any sun rays falls. It is 6 months day and 6 months night. Those areas there is hardly sun rays falls. It's a slanting, very, very slanting. No sun rays, only sunlight, and therefore region remains frozen in Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. Antarctic Circle is fully frozen, and Arctic Circle, it is less frozen though, but it is very cold. And so these points you need to remember, that this is the main thing about the lesson of this lesson, that world is divided into 3 temperate zone: torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Next one is the climate and the vegetation, wildlife. So due to the temperature, according to the temperature rather, we have different climatic conditions and different vegetations. These are just, you please go through and you will be able to understand what I mean to say. I deal mainly about the temperature. Next one is the vegetation, and all that tundra type vegetation we have, and a very thick vegetation, rainforest area and all that. Similarly, if it is vegetations are thick and tundra, accordingly the animals and plants are grown over, are found over there. So this is what for you to remember in this lesson. Thank you.